Medieval facts you don't want to know. Hygiene was basically non-existent and deadly. Bathing was rare and even frowned upon by the religious community, where it was believed that nakedness encouraged sin. Of course, communal baths existed, but these were often associated with paid pleasure and disease. And it gets worse. Most people, peasants and nobles alike, lived with lice. They had fleas, they were unwashed, and their clothes stank. Human waste was tossed out of windows with cries of Gardez, which is watch out for the water, as it splashed into the filthy rat-infested streets. Result? Infections festered, plague spread fast. 2. You could be executed for pretty much anything, any minor offence. Medieval justice was brutal and public. Capital punishment wasn't just for murder or treason, it could be handed out for something as simple as stealing bread, poaching a deer on noble land, counterfeiting coins, blasphemy or heresy, which also included arguing with a priest or a vicar, which is kind of crazy. And the methods of execution were terrifying. They included hanging, drawing and quartering, burning at the stake, and boiling alive, which were all very real punishments, and were often carried out in front of cheering crowds. Life expectancy was incredibly short, and childhood was a bloodbath. The average life expectancy was about 30 to 35 years old, but that number skewed by the terrifyingly high mortality rate. Up to 50% of children died before the age of 5 years old, and anyone who survived infancy had even more terrors awaiting them, including war, disease and famine. Women routinely died in childbirth, and there were few medical tools or knowledge available to them. Worst of all, cures often involved leeches, tree panning, drilling holes in the skull, or prayer. Even making it to adulthood didn't guarantee a peaceful life. Wars, plagues, and the constant grind of labour meant life was nasty, brutish, and ultimately short.